Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5. School safety is at the top of people's minds as our region continues to deal with continuous threats. Plus, the U.S. House passing a bill today after 2 attempts on former President Donald Trump's life. We'll tell you what the bill does for the candidates right now. Also, the Republican candidate for Washington governor makes a quick stop in the Tri-Cities. We got the chance to catch up with Dave Reichart. And Stacy is out and about tonight.
That's right, live in Richland on a beautiful Friday night. I'm going to give you all the details for your weekend weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Friday. It is September the 20th, 2024, and I'm Austin Reed. First at 5, Kennewick fire crews battling a fire this afternoon on the 500 block of West Albany Avenue. Firefighters got the call just after 3 p.m. to a shed on fire. People on the scene we spoke with say it is the 3rd time Kennewick fire crews have had to respond to a fire at that property. Cascade Natural Gas also responded to the scene. We'll bring you more information as soon as it becomes available. Now to a crime alert. Across our region, local law enforcement and school districts are dealing with ongoing threats of violence in our schools. The school year is just barely underway, and school districts continue to deal with constant threats of violence online through other social media platforms and word passed around the hallways. Several school districts posting messages on social media about threats of violence and that police will make their presence known on campus. Earlier this month, Kennewick police officers were called to a report of a shooting near schools, only to find out it was a hoax 911 call. Yesterday, Pasco police and Pasco High School working through safety concerns, and as school let out at Hanford High School yesterday, a large police presence as they investigated a possible situation there. Grandview, Sunnyside, and other school districts letting parents know that the rumors were just that. Rumors. But school officials and law enforcement say if you see or hear something, say something. Also, another crime alert out of Walla Walla. This is a life and death situation. The Walla Walla Fire and Police Departments have seen a big increase in fentanyl overdoses in the last week. They say especially in just the last 24 hours. In some of the overdose cases, Narcan has not been effective. Authorities and first responders ask people to call 911 if they suspect someone is overdosing. A known member of the Pagans Outlaw motorcycle gang has been found guilty of assault after a robbery at the Walla Walla PetSmart in March of 2023. John Smith of College Place threatened 2 employees with a gun and an accomplice in the robbery. Christopher Peters was armed with a bat decorated with gang colors during the crime. Peters was also convicted on related charges. Authorities say that the Pagans Outlaw motorcycle gang has been in Walla Walla for about 3 years. This is just one in a series of crimes involving serious assaults and illegal firearms possessions. Smith will be sentenced on October the 7th. Yakima author Victor Kuski has released the 5th book in his criminal prosecutor series called Killing Yakima. The book is fiction, but heavily inspired by true crimes that occurred in Yakima. It focuses on the stories of victims Lawrence Regal, Sarah Bustos, Ryan Moore, and Sharon Birch. The author and loved ones of those victims are inviting the public and top law enforcement officials to a meeting at noon this coming Sunday at Schaub's Beer Den in Yakima. They will be discussing the future of those cases and a petition for a grand jury process to be initiated in the Regal and Bustos cases. Brian Koberger will have his first hearing in Ada County on September 26th, so next week, in front of Judge Stephen Hippler. The hearing, slated for 1 p.m., will be a status conference held at the Ada County Courthouse in Boise. Koberger was transferred to Ada County Jail last Sunday. The case was moved to Ada County after Latah County Judge John Judge granted the suspect's request for a change of venue. Koberger's attorneys successfully argued that Ada County is better suited to provide an impartial jury for the murder trial. All right, now we have made it to Friday. There is so much happening this weekend. One thing is the annual Sausage Fest in Richland, and that is where we find our very own Stacy Lee. She is live in Richland tonight with more details on that, plus a look at our weekend weather. Hi, Stacy.
Yes. Hey, Austin, what a beautiful Friday. Perfect weather for Sausage Fest. I've been out here in years past where it's been so windy or way too hot. This is the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. So it's going to be a great weekend for Sausage Fest all weekend long. It's a free event and a great fundraiser for Christ the King Church here in Richland, right off Stevens Drive. Now, they've got some parking detours out front, so just be aware of that and get ready for a night of fun. Lots of live entertainment. There's lots of food to eat, games for the family, tons to see and do right here in Richland. And Sausage Fest officially just kicked off a few minutes ago, getting ready to do the flag ceremony. Let's take a look at our weather forecast. And here's a live look outside. Look at that beautiful day on the Columbia. Beautiful weekend for the Ironman contest. And of course, Sausage Fest. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be lots of fun, so come on out. Here's the temperatures, though, for tonight. Again, on the chilly side, but those temperatures won't get that cold until about 4 or 5 in the morning. So definitely grab a coat this evening if you're heading out, because those temperatures are dropping down into the 40s all through the area. So just to recap, mild night, cool temps, beautiful weekend for all the fun activities going on. Fall officially begins on Sunday, and get ready, we're going to have warmer temperatures headed our way next week. And that's right, Austin, we're here. I've got my hand over my heart. We are doing the national anthem at Sausage Fest. So all the fun officially kicking off right now in Richland. More coming up a little bit later in this broadcast. Austin?
All right, thank you so much, Stacy. Well, the Sausage Fest is happening right now. As you saw, our Stacy Live is there live, bringing you some extra fun with your weather forecast. Now, organizers say it is Oktoberfest style, where it's set up like a Bavarian village in the church parking lot. Admission is free, and there will be food, games, live entertainment, a beer garden, and much more. Like Stacy said, it started tonight at 5. It goes till 11 p.m. and then tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The Central Washington State Fair kicked off today at a State Fair Park in Yakima, featuring several new attractions, especially when it comes to food. Longtime food vendors and some new arrivals are bringing 22 new items to this year's fair, offering attendees a taste of something different alongside classic fair favorites. There's also a new Graze Your Way Through the Fair that will help you find your favorite or discover your new dishes. For kids, there's a game area, a petting zoo, and pony rides. Also new, the first ever apple pie eating contest. The Yakima Sun Fair Parade for the Central Washington State Fair is happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Starting at 8 a.m., Yakima Transit will detour around Yakima Avenue, right at 16th Avenue to avoid the parade. Regular service resumes right after the parade. Ironman 70.3 starts this weekend. We have the full guide to all of the viewing areas and traffic impacts on our website right now. Just go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Well, a new local small business makes its way to Kennewick. It's called J Day. It's an Asian-inspired coffee, milk tea, boba shop that also includes some food items. J-Day is located on 130 West Okanagan Place. Apple Valley News Now spoke with the owner, and he says his love for boba and milk tea is what inspired him to open up his second location in Kennewick, his first being in Yakima.
I always like do little by little. I check everything out good, and I feel like I like it that way. Like enjoy doing drink, talking to people, and then making some food and some pastry. It's just so fun. It's just like I may work, like be here all day, but I'm actually enjoying it, doing it every day.
As of right now, he says his business hours are 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Monday through Sunday. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, Republican candidate Dave Reichart visits the Tri-Cities last night, why he says now is the right time for him to run for governor. Plus, what the Secret Service plans to do to protect current and former presidents. And Stacy will join us again live from Sausage Fest in Richland with more on that and your weekend weather forecast. Do stay with us.
Coyote Canyon says, cheers to 30 years, and they invite you to join the festivities. It's the 30th anniversary vineyard celebration. Buy your tickets early for this great event on Saturday, September 21st. Then hop on the shuttle to the Horse Heaven Hills and visit the amazing family vineyards. Enjoy music, barbecue, and of course the star of the show, Coyote Canyon Wines. A fantastic day awaits you, with some of the proceeds going to benefit Heartlinks Hospice. Purchase your tickets today for the 30th anniversary vineyard celebration with Coyote Canyon Winery. Coyote Canyon is calling.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. See your community Chevy dealers.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. Don't miss out on this limited-time offer to upgrade your kitchen with the Frigidaire Professional 4-piece package and save up to $3,100. Experience precision cooking with this Frigidaire range. Keep your dishes sparkling with this professional dishwasher. This sleek microwave offers sensor cooking technology, and this fabulous refrigerator designed with our Space Pro shelving system.
I'm attorney Jeff Kreutz.
And I'm attorney Megan Changaroya.
For 5 consecutive years, Tamaki Law has been voted Tri-City's best law firm.
Your trust fuels our commitment.
Your support inspires our dedication.
For 30 years, Tamaki Law has been your choice as the law firm that fights for the justice you deserve.
Again, on behalf of Tamaki Law, thank you for your vote of confidence.
We are so grateful to serve our amazing community.
Whether your way home is a loud symphony of chaos, a museum of messes, or somehow there just isn't enough time no matter how early.
So, what do you think?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
We're here to help you find the vehicle that's perfect for you.
Find your way home in a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Subaru.
Vagrants, homeless.
Can downtown Kennewick be saved? Monday after Commanders Bengals football.
Apple Valley News Now live at 5 returns with a political note for you. Dave Reichart, the Republican candidate running for governor in Washington state, made a stop in Kennewick last night at a public dinner party. Reichart spoke with Apple Valley News Now last night and says he decided to run for governor after hearing from supporters since the year 2000 that they wanted him to run for the position. Reichart tells us that this year's timing finally felt right due to his prior career in law enforcement and his work on taxes in Congress.
The high cost of living and crime. But you can't separate homelessness from that. Again, all three of those are intertwined. So we have to really start holding people accountable. They have to be responsible for their actions, and they have to know there are consequences. So I have a law enforcement plan in place that, having been in law enforcement for 33 years, I know how to stop crime.
He also says that when it comes to the economy, he plans on vetoing every new tax bill until he truly understands where the money is going. Reichart will face Bob Ferguson, the current Attorney General, in November. This Sunday, September the 22nd, a Washington State union will host the Get Out the Vote bus. It's in Yakima, and it aims to engage voters on the importance of electing pro-union, pro-working family candidates up and down the ballot this election day. The Yakima stop is part of the 1.8 million member AFT election bus tour, which actually kicked off in Detroit, Michigan originally. The president of Yakima ATF said in part, quote, "As union members, we know how important our collective action can be," end quote. The rally will take place on Sunday at 12 p.m. at Larson Park again in Yakima. Today, Group 14 Technologies, a battery manufacturer in Moses Lake, was awarded a $200 million grant from the U.S. Department of Energy to expand their operations. The money comes from the bipartisan infrastructure law, and it is geared toward strengthening domestic battery supply chains. Group 14 intends to use the grant to build up the infrastructure it needs to increase their production of silane gas, which is used to make advanced lithium-ion batteries. The new facility will create over 300 construction jobs and will have about 150 employees when it's done. Developing tonight, the House unanimously voting today to pass a bill bolstering Secret Service protection for major presidential and vice presidential candidates. It's a move that comes in the wake of two apparent assassination attempts targeting GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump. The vote was 405-0. The bill directs the Secret Service director to apply uniform standards for protection of presidents, vice presidents, and major presidential along with vice presidential candidates. Time to talk about our weather again. Let's head back out to our very own Stacy Lee. She's live in Richland from the Sausage Fest. And Stacy, who do you have with you now?
With me is Robin. She's kind of running everything at Sausage Fest. 48 years in running. Robin, tell us about this year's Sausage Fest and what folks can expect.
Well, we have some new things this year. We have something called Papa's Produce, where people can purchase all kinds of houseplants, flowers, things from people's gardens. That's something that's brand new, besides the things that we offer every year, which are the sausages, the hamburgers, quesadillas, funnel cakes, and of course a beer garden. That's the music going on in the background. And it's a great community event that happens every year. The admission is free. The games are inexpensive. It costs about 75 cents to $1 to play. Sausages are $7. So we always say that it's an affordable weekend of family fun.
Absolutely. Bring the whole family out. Now tell us a little bit about entertainment. I saw Bram Brata showing up, and there's some luau or hula music.
Yes, the hula folks are coming out here, I think about 5:30, so just in a little short while. And so we have free entertainment on the main stage throughout this evening and then again tomorrow. And then we have live bands in the beer garden all the way until about 10:30, 11 p.m. tonight, and then they start up again at noon tomorrow. And again, that's all free to attend. There's no admission. You can just enjoy it and get some food and hang out.
There you go. You heard it. Lots of fun, lots to do. And Robin is also selling these awesome T-shirts. So come support Christ the King Sausage Fest number 48. But let's talk about the perfect weather this weekend. And a live look outside of our Apple Valley News Now studios in Kennewick. Looking good. Traffic moving along. A few clouds in the sky, but not bad. Let's talk about the weather pattern for tomorrow. Not a lot going on in the Pacific Northwest, but check out this upper level low down near Vegas and Flagstaff. It's going to start moving up towards the Denver area, Salt Lake City, Four Corners. They're going to see some active showers. And then check this out as you get into Saturday night. They're going to see some snowfall near the Denver area. So some last day of summer snowfall, kind of a rare occurrence. Here's what the weather pattern looks like on Sunday in our region. Now, we do have an upper level system bringing moisture across the area, but the jet stream is going to move right about to the Canadian border. So most of the moisture will stay at the very tip top of Washington, mainly in Canada, though, over the weekend. So if we see any showers, it'll be very, very light, and very few showers possible in the Cascades. Our temperatures tonight are going to be on the cool side. We're talking 40s all through the region. A chilly 41 in Sunnyside, 40 in Pendleton, 45 Tri-Cities and Yakima, 42 for Ellensburg. Taking a peek at the Cascades and Kittitas Valley for tomorrow. A little bit cool up in the mountains. Very, very nice and mostly clear all down the into the Kittitas Valley. Vantage 77. Here's a look at the Yakima Valley from Sela to Grandview. You'll have temperatures in the 70s, a few puffy clouds, but overall beautiful weather this weekend. Moving into the lower Columbia Basin, we'll see temperatures here also in the 70s, staying below 80 degrees. Beautiful, great weekend here in the Tri-Cities at 76. We'll see 75 degrees in Hermiston, 76 Prosser, and 74 degrees for Mesa. Here's what it looks like in the foothills of the Blues from Walla Walla all the way down to Pilot Rock in the 70s. Those mountainous areas, upper terrain like Ukiah and Meacham, will be in the 60s with some chilly overnight lows dropping down close to the 30s overnight in that area. If you're hitting the road, it's going to be pretty pleasant, a little bit gusty in the gorge, cool temperatures for the mountains, and we'll see some cloudy coast developing, especially on the Oregon coast on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for Seattle for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Nice mild temperatures and a slight chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Portland looking good with temperatures staying under 80 degrees, overnight lows staying down in the 50s. And if you're heading up north to the Spokane area, look for a beautiful weekend there. A little more overcast though on Sunday. Here's what it looks like for the next 7 days. Fall begins on Sunday. We'll see those 80-degree temperatures returning midweek there. Tri-Cities, nice weather here as well, with temperatures peaking on Wednesday close to 90 degrees and then dropping back down to the lower 80s. Ellensburg looking good, 70s and even some 80-degree temps next week. Those overnight lows, though, a little bit chilly this weekend. Here's what it looks like in Walla Walla. Beautiful weather, wine taste, or get out there and do a little bit of golf. Those warmer temperatures once again on Wednesday, teetering just below 90 degrees. In Hermiston, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. And don't forget, fall beginning on Sunday morning. Those 80-degree temperatures sticking around all next week in Hermiston. And as you guys can see, it's beautiful weather for the weekend. Now, if you are coming out to Sausage Fest tonight, you might want to grab a sweatshirt for a little later. When we get over here in the shade with that little bit of a breeze, it's on the cool side, and those temperatures are dropping down into the 40s tonight. Same thing if you're heading out to the Central Washington State Fair in Yakima. Grab a sweatshirt on your way out the door. Other than that, we're getting ready to have a great time right here at the 48th Annual Christ the King Sausage Fest in Richland. I'm Stacey Lee, live for Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Stacey, we'll see you tonight at 6. Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now at 5, we're going to bring you the Spotlight. And tonight, it comes from Northern Oregon. Stay tuned.
An awesome flight over an awesome river. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hunt Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hunt Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHuntKia.com.
Labor Day is finally here. It's our biggest savings event of the year, and you'll find huge savings on our newest fall arrivals for every room in your home. During the Labor Day event, you'll get a full 60 months to pay with absolutely no interest and no money down. Or for your cash purchases, we'll subtract the tax. Special hours this Labor Day, Monday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hurry into your local Moore Furniture showroom for the best selection.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and 1 day only. New 2024 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Are you ready for the Central Washington State Fair? Come harvest the fun at the Central Washington State Fair, September 20th through the 29th. Get your tickets now at fairfun.com.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Fun and excitement are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino in Pendleton. Try your hand at Vegas-style slots and table games, indulge in fine dining, enjoy restaurant amenities, or swing away on 2 championship golf courses. Find out what's happening with upcoming promotions, book hotel rooms, buy event tickets, and more on the new mobile app. App users get more chances to win through exciting pop-up promotions and exclusive app-only games. Download, play, and win today. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
Backed by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
Check this out because it's time for tonight's Spotlight. It comes from the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation. Language arts teacher Nicole Harrison is one of the Oregon Department of Education's Regional Teachers of the Year. Harrison is in her 4th year teaching at Nikaiwe Community School. One of the students who helped nominate Harrison says she runs her classroom as a place where all students can be heard, seen, and be safe. Harrison now receives $1,000 and is now in the running for Oregon's Teacher of the Year. Congrats to her. Hey, a quick reminder to nominate somebody for the Spotlight at 5. Send me an email. Very easy. AREED, AREED, at applevalleynewsnow.com. Final weather coming up right after this.
Monday, Washington battles Cincinnati, followed by a special Apple Valley News Now primetime.
In the ICU, I see patients suffering from asthma and lung disease. So the fact that Initiative 2117 would mean more toxic air pollution in Washington is unacceptable for my patients and their health. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
Pro-level performance at work and at home. Right now, buy 2 AP300S batteries and get a third AP300S for free. And get a free battery when you buy a BGA 86 battery handheld blower set, a $300 value. Real STIHL. Find yours.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Warning, your air conditioner unit needs service. Would you like me to call Bruce?
Yes, call Bruce.
Thanks to today's modern technology, it's never been easier to call Bruce Heating and Air. When your AC unit needs serviced, call Bruce.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get this party started.
Just make sure you call the right Bruce.
Now through September 30th, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Take good care of you, Bruce Heating and Air.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
When your child has asthma, every day you worry about the next attack. So the fact that Initiative 2117 would mean more toxic air pollution makes it out of the question for me. 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
Downtown Kennewick.
Vagrants, homeless, using the alley as a bathroom.
What's the city doing?
We get nothing.
Monica Ledesma digs deeper.
Do you know what's going on in your backyard?
Can downtown be safe?
It frustrates me.
Apple Valley News Now, Monday after Commanders Bengals football.
Next ET.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Your behind-the-scenes first look at the SNL movie Saturday night. Plus, only we're with the new kids on the block for their big announcement.
Next ET!
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
All right, who's ready for NHL action at Apple Valley News Now? We've been telling everyone that we are the new local TV home of the Seattle Kraken. This Sunday, we'll get our first look at this year's team. The preseason begins when the Calgary Flame visits Climate Pledge Arena to face off against the Kraken. The action starts at 7 Sunday night right here on Apple Valley News Now. All right, let's get a final look at your forecast. Here's Stacy.
Thanks, Austin. Overall, chilly in the morning with those temperatures by midday, close to 70 degrees. A few clouds, but really nice weather outside. Look for mid-70s. And once again, next week, we'll be looking for temperatures back into the 80s. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for Apple Valley News Now live at 5. World News Tonight is coming up next, and then we'll see you again at 6. I'm Austin Reed, hoping your news is good news. We'll leave you with a live picture in Yakima.